So first, I want to just get your reaction to Maxwell's offer through her attorney and whether you think the president would do it.
My reaction is that there's no accountability with pleading the fifth. We are hoping for truth and honesty, and that's just not there. Also, there's no honor among thieves, and birds of a feather often flock together, is my honest opinion on whether or not he will or not. I feel like predators are being protected in this situation.
I want to play for you something that Democrat Jamie Raskin said on Monday. Here was his reaction to some of the things he saw on Redacted.
There is no way that somebody is running a $1 billion global child sex trafficking and abuse ring for more than a decade, and there are only 2 people committing crimes. It just is absurd. It is ridiculous.
I completely agree. This is absurd and ridiculous. There are so many more people. In fact, it was just suggested yesterday that when they looked at the files, there are names, and there are a lot more names of people involved in this, and it's just not 2 people.
I want to play something for you that actually kind of surprised me. It's from a lawmaker, Representative Anna Paulina Luna, who's a Republican, and it says, "It has become very apparent that Jeffrey Epstein was grooming some of his victims to become traffickers. And once you turn 18, if you're still engaged in trafficking children, that is a choice. At that point, you're no longer a victim, you're a co-conspirator." She was saying this in the context of telling the public there are women who should be held accountable as well among the victims.
I disagree with that, because when you are groomed and manipulated as a child under the age of 18, your mind is in such a state that it's almost like you will do anything that your abuser asks you to. So that is the abuse continuing on. You don't all of a sudden change your mind and think, oh, I'm 18 now, I recognize this as being grooming. You don't. This is clear manipulation, and it has been from the very start.
It's interesting because when I heard that, I thought, it's odd, there's another way of saying it's the women's fault. Right? So like the files come out unredacted. Oops, we showed some photos of the victims with no clothes on. Oops, we put their names in there. And yet for the men, there's this kind of like, no, we can't say anything about this. What's it been like for you all seeing how this has actually played out, the reveal of these files?
The reveal of these files has been absolutely atrocious. I mean, the government putting out naked pictures of young girls, that's unacceptable. And not redacting our names and redacting predators, that was not what was stated in this law. They are clearly going against the law.
We're going to be hearing from Pam Bondi due to testify tomorrow. We had another survivor on yesterday saying that she felt Republicans were being pressured by the White House to sort of take it easy on Bondi and not ask about this. Have you heard something similar? What would you like them to ask Bondi?
I have heard something similar, and I would like to know what the legal precautions were that they took in redacting these predators is a big question I have, and what safety they're going to give survivors going forward. And how actually can we stop this from happening again? It's so important. This was the largest sex trafficking ring in the world. It included most of the highest profile people. And what can we do going forward to stop this from happening again? We have young girls in this country. They're being born every single day. People have daughters, sisters. These people matter. It's not just us. This is for the American people. The American people deserve to know what actually happened here, and how can we prevent this from happening again?